Go back and you look at Past Lives, a film that I was enamored with the directing, but not really the screenplay. Same thing here. Listen, Celine Song, as a director, is hella talented. Visually, she has a very elegant feel to her films. They have film, right? Color grading, all that stuff is there. Shot on film, that's huge, right? Okay, I love all of that. And also cinematography, the edits, she is very talented visually without question. And you get that here like you did with Past Lives. I like this film more than Past Lives because you have a lot of really smart relationship takes throughout this. It is the love triangle between the three, and you have all of these factors about making enough money, being tall enough, all the things that make you attractive to the opposite sex. And women are seen as commodities, and men all about how much bank do you provide. So all of that is dead on for Los Angeles, for New York, any major city, right? That feels so grounded and real, okay? Also, yes, the cast is likable, including Pedro Pascal. I like him here more than pretty much anything I've seen him in. The problem is I don't think his character is as layered as it needs to be. I want to see Pedro's character be more layered, okay? Because when you give him a little bit of a darker edge, just a slight bit, I don't want him to be the bad guy, but I want him not to be this goody-goody, no-flawed dude. And that's how Celine Song writes this. And also, you have a script that is overcomplicated. There's too much going on and too much drama thrown in that doesn't need to be there. Remember, I always talk about when I watch a film, I want to see something very grounded, very relatable, and these people feel like real human beings, four-dimensional, and I think she does a pretty good job of getting there, but then introduces things that happen in the film, and I don't want to ruin it because it's a film I recommend, that you're going to say, oh, why'd you do that, Celine? I think right now, when you look at Celine Song, you're talking about a director that is better than a writer, right? She's much stronger as a director than a writer. I've seen it now in 2 films. So I hope that when she goes to that next film, she gets someone else to help her with the script. If someone were there to say, hey, Celine, let's dial this back a bit. Let's not introduce this. And when we don't do that, you're also going to do something that this film needs, a little bit of a shave. The reason this thing comes in at 150 is because she overcomplicates the script. That's why it's important to note this, because if you remove some of those complications and some of that drama that is injected that doesn't need to be there, you're going to bring this in at 135, 140 max. It's a better film. Overall, though, there's a lot of really great stuff presented. I was engaged throughout the entire film. I was not expecting to be, and I was. I like this film. I'm going to give it an 88%, which is a B+, strong. I recommend it.